there we go, away zips. Just like Batman, back across that zip line, out of dodge, out of sight, out of mind, at least for a few seconds.
Yeah, that topside plant very exposed for lineups in the post from Heretics. Boaster good finding an opening kill here, as it does get traded a little bit. Those extra smokes from the Harbor making things really uncomfortable on site.
Good read from Kellogg's as well off towards his left, finds Boaster. This wall doing so much work, but Durka comes in, pops the head off, pops the second as well. Really starting to take control of things here, as FNATIC making great use of the Sage Wall as well to find the cover, but it's Durka to get the closing kill. Great first opening round for FNATIC on a fantastic read. Again, it's going to be another retake.
The timing is bad on that. The molly from the Viper coming in just a second late. If that hits, that's a kill with the shock dart, if it had come in first.
But it did not indeed inside of the cove here as well. It's Boaster up nice and close, finds one, looks on towards Dice and finds the second as well. Good start on the retake, but it's not too bad in the 2 versus 2 for Heretics, who might finally have that investment in the heavy shields pay off.
Oh, already on the spike though. That's going to be at least a half stick. The Killjoy molly coming in very late, but it's a 1 versus 2. Dirk has to fight his way out. He's only got 22 HP. It's got to be a gamble.
Oh, the gamble does not pay off. Heretics finally find their way back in on that force. The wall split across the site.
I think they may try to open up towards Snowman here. Watch the Harbor Wall. When the Viper Wall goes down just a second before it, they could throw a vertical Harbor Wall and try to isolate off Boaster. That's exactly what they're doing. Now he's in trouble.
Now comes the push forward, the aggression you're looking for. They didn't know.
He missed the wall.
They didn't know about Leo up top as well. Didn't land it on the high ground. It was stuck on the low. They collect a couple of kills off the back of it. It looks so good as a setup for Heretics, but that one small detail, the wall being missing, lets Leo open up. And this is going to be a FNATIC round.
Hugely problematic there, not connecting on the high ground. Also, Durka instantly
made things happen. So when you don't get that same level of aggression, you get a little bit suspicious.
Chronicle threw a slow orb there just to buy it. The forward aggression is great. Getting the orb and also 2 kills. FNATIC with a phenomenal read. 2 rounds in a row, expecting the B hit, instantly punishing, and then now playing forward over aggression from FNATIC, and they carve Heretics up.
That's the difficult part. It's like boxing with shadows for Heretics as well, because the second they've turned to try and deal with one threat, they're being hit from somewhere else, and Durka, again, almost nearly finding a second side swipe they weren't responsible for. Now Leo gets one back on the other side. You'll happily play this 1-for-1 game. It's a 4v2. Feels like it's done already.
It's also crazy that the 2 players they found, all right, work on those hops, those players are leading the charge. They just got absolutely smacked down.
Both hasn't got to do much here because, again, the communication is there, right? They're pushing through mid. Chances are they're rotating over towards B. So what are FNATIC going to do? 3 players straight over towards B in preparation.
I think there's no harm, really, in Heretics trying to fight this one out. Had enough money in the bank to be able to go ahead into the next one. So just trying to see what exactly they can accomplish. But, yeah, not really going to be able to happen on this one, especially with Durka once again hopping over on the flank, just straight into Zeke right here. Durka able to make easy work of that. And now, that's a Chronicle has a chance to find a couple here.
Oh, if you swung this at the right time as well, there could have been some magic. They got a bit of an assist coming in from the ultimate as well. He's expecting someone on Ram, but they're simply not there. They've completely ignored him though, and he's going to slaughter 2 down from the back. That's 3, because Kellogg's also went down to Leo.
Yeah, Leo is using the Hunter's Furies off the footsteps calm, right? Chronicle's position tells him when he can slam that one. So even without a dart or anything spotting it, he just blind is able to snipe one player off. Fantastic. Now you have the late Viper's Pit as well. That's going to force, what? A shock dart kill from Leo too. It forces them over into this angle, and Leo finds his 3rd on the round.
Beautiful overall. To agree, as A is going to be the play.
They have yet to deal with this forward aggression, so they're actually super early using the hard roll. It doesn't matter though. Durka is finding everything and still fighting forward. Maybe a bit of a mistake as he falls, but it's an instant res.
This is it, the kind of pace you were looking for, but it's still looking dicey. They cannot find anyone. The res coming out has got him back to full strength as you caught onto, and 5v2 again. Not even a chance for Boo to get his ultimate out and drop it down because things are already falling apart.
Killjoy turret's turned off now, so
Boaster
on the flank. There's just nothing you can do. Boaster knows exactly what's up.
Easy close out.
That's the round. Again, the 2 rounds their way through this one. Harbor Wall lasts for a long time, so Durka trying to just drop that smoke. They have to deal with the dart. They still haven't been able to do that. It tags 2 players. That's huge. and it allows them to bust open this wall.
The wall's gone down as well. Yep, straight back up. keloqz hops down after dropping down and gets Durkee as well. Gets his opposite man. That's what you're looking for. But at range, it looks like Heretics have finally found what they need and battle their way back in, even with that suboptimal lockdown. Well, really good read in the round, and FNATIC caught slightly out of position here as well. The problem
I don't even think it's necessarily out of position.
No, because their retakes are so good.
And with numbers advantage, right? They don't want to risk losing a single player to one of those lurk timings. So they're playing condensed, and that's going to benefit them a lot on the retake.
Skandar coming in here as well. Should give them all they need, but Durkee, oh my god, the man cannot be stopped. Almost going to find, no! Finds the third through the smoke as well. Boaster gets dropped. So now it's Zeke and Avova to hold out all by themselves as Chronicle finds one more. Leo onto the last, and FNATIC yet again pull off a miraculous retake.
On that one. Leo hears it coming in though, so just takes a little bit of damage on that. Actually, wow, Durkee really going forward on that one, and Boo's not going to have his number this time.
2 quick kills coming in as well. Big, heavy A hit coming in with a bit of pace behind it as well. But for the most part, once more, FNATIC's team are largely unbothered. 3 of them still hanging out towards B here, as this does, no doubt, the spike will be going down relatively shortly. But they still lose players, even in that numbers advantage.
There's a lockdown too. You have to fight forward into the lockdown. Avova has to take a chance. There's 2 players here. He can't make it happen. Alphayer back on stage is going to make. Actually, not taking the spike with back.
Yeah.
Curiously enough. Oh, that's so cool. They hit the alarm bot right when they want to swing into Kitchen. So the Kitchen player is caught completely sleeping. Mixwell gets dinked down to 13 HP. Now Durka's in Snowman. They're wrapping around on Heretics. What a cool play from them.
And still in full control of the round as well. It's almost like they've won Icebox a few times before, Ender. Wall placement down in a good spot as well, but it kind of works against them as that spike goes down. Once again, FNATIC staying in full control.
I absolutely love it. keloqz trying to re-clear. That spike's in a wacky position. You can play from back fence as well. So a lot of things Heretics have to work on through. I mean, the fact you can just pop on up.
Okay. Finds the one. Can't quite find the second. Leo's the one to close him out of this too. Down to the 2 versus 2 though. Every chance is there, but Leo just cleans house. Fantastic round from FNATIC.
I feel like every time.
Now he knows everything. They know that there must be an A hit coming in. It could be a double back out towards B, which is why you haven't seen Heretics come springing out just yet. But FNATIC have basically got a 4v0 on site here. Outside of a couple of bits of utility, there's just the one off towards the left, and now one more rotates back in. But they've isolated basically 2 separate 4v1s here.
Boaster playing around tube here in mid. Here's all the rotations. Actually broke the dart in mid, I do believe. He turned around for that one. So Heretics may be aware of the potential mid flank coming in.
Poison's off.
But if they go on this retake, look at the position Durka's playing. This is really nice. They're expecting the harbor wall to give them protection. Chronicle finds 2, Durka finds the 1, and he can chill. He can fall back off a site. Boo can't do anything on his own, especially with Boaster coming in from behind.
Just overwhelming force coming out from FNATIC. Just when you thought
I'll go
to
with
describe
it.
him. All right,
I'll go with it.
We'll commit.
Hold on, it's a keloqz moment. Certified keloqz round win right here. I guarantee it.
T-Tours, T-Tours, T-Tours.
All right. Yeah, Leo's been really effective today.
It's unfortunate, but that's Durka coming in, trying to show what Jets can do. Almost going himself real deep here as well, but has got to make this work somehow. Managed to get himself straight into enemy lines. Has got himself up high, and now once again we got that spike going down, but it's Durka to start off once again. Nothing is stopping this man. He's 24 and 11 for God's sake.
Oh my God, Durka wants more every single time, just repositioning to another high position. Having a field day over on this A site, wants to play in front of that harbor wall. Mixwell chipped so low, but he can't quite find a bullet on that one. Doesn't matter, Shorty is in business for Durka.
Can he make it 26 on the close? It's going to be Chronicle to collect, and FNATIC, it's over before you can even think about it. What a dominating anything in these first 40 seconds. And now comes that push. All it takes is a lick of sound, anything to let them know they're there, or the smallest bit of interest, and sure enough, there it is.
This is nasty.
This is where it's going to come on through. All flashed out, but they still find the kill anyway. Avova steps out and finds 2. Brilliant start, playing off each other, almost using the Phoenix as a little bit of bait there. And my God, does he get a big bite.
Miraculous that FNATIC even managed to find the 1 kill, because that setup was absolutely gorgeous. There's still a player backside. Boo maybe peeking a little bit earlier, but it's as the smoke drops. So Heretics are collecting bodies out of FNATIC here.
This looks to be a pretty decisive first round. Really well handled as well. Just have the utility in the right places. multiple players ready to capitalize.
Going for the orb play,
30
even
seconds
if it
left.
lowers your chance of winning the round, just because it is ecoed and you want to start stacking up that ult eco.
Deep flash in towards Mixwell, but it doesn't catch out Zeke, who was sat on stairs as well. Here comes that short side push directly in towards site, which should mean Spike can go down, but do not ignore Durka, who's posted up, waiting for the flank to come in as well.
Durka falls on that flank, but FNATIC take the site. Holy! Whoa, just a second here. It's a 3-on-2 now for FNATIC.
Information, all it's going to take now is a little bit of a scan. They know exactly where the last two players are. Admittedly, grouping up together, though, is what you're looking for.
Yeah, they've still just got the Sheriffs, realistically. Weren't able to upgrade into anything. So Vova's going to try and get a huge paranoia. How many does he find? A couple?
Definitely two, but they still find the kill anyway. Chronicle onto one, onto a two. FNATIC battle away back into self.
Yep. Actually, some counter util out of Heretics, not wanting that one to go over. And Durka's playing so quick into the site, but there's 3 players back there.
Trying to make play off the splash coming in, but finding himself traded out on the back of it straight away. But I love the pace that FNATIC are coming with here, trying to keep Heretics on the back foot. And my God, is it coming out sharp.
Absolutely fantastic. They know Mixwell's back here. The shock darts are coming in. That's half of Mixwell's health gone. Somehow he finds one. Vova was able to get a kill through Market too. And as they're sort of pinched from Market from backside, Leo is forced to drop down onto the site. Mixwell finds the 3K, and Heretics come away with the round. Here, with 40 seconds on the clock, now Heretics can cycle out the utility, and this is going to force FNATIC to act quickly and maybe go through those mollies.
I mean, they've chose about 3 rounds as well to make use of the paranoia plus flash, but now it's 2.
Both players. That's huge.
That's all you need for the info, but can they make anything happen off the back of it? Good shot coming through, make that 13 that he's now hit across both maps, but it's Chronicle stepping forward for one, into a second as well. It feels like FNATIC may have just opened up this A site.
Oh man,
Naughty.
Vova sees the drone come up and anticipates Leo's position. 2-on-2 now, flashes to work with Mixwell, trying to play off a bit quickly.
Surely that turret gives away the advance cross on towards Dice as well. Mixwell finds yet another, and Alfie has got it all to do in the 1v2. We've seen so many clutches from this position, and he finds one, looking for the 1v1! Welcome back, buddy. Site as well, waiting for this push to come in.
The retake is so tough though, because Leo has ult from back boathouse. If you walk down lane or stairs, you are getting hit by a vertical Sov ult that hits everything. Actually popping that one pretty early.
1, 2, no, can't convert it into another, and the first one's only the ultimate as well, as Leo turns that Hunter's Fury online and finds Zeke.
Wrapping around, I mean, Heretics have no way to get in here. Vova with potential timing, but even then, Durka's waiting for him. And they're gonna have to call the save. It's Leo having his forward position teammates calming, right? Remember on Icebox when Chronicle was up in jail in A main?
Yep.
Heard the players coming, Leo slams the ultimate. Again, it's not a dart or a drone tag that's informing when to use it.
10 seconds and they're gonna have to commit.
Well, right now, Kellogg's just
of course.
really needs to get this rifle back in mid. Mixwell had the second rifle only for the team. That smoke is gonna say thank you and have a backstab here. This is huge.
And there's, and he still can't make it work. He looks the wrong way. He gets the flash, but it's just not enough. FNATIC pretty quick on the response. Looking in towards jail. Right idea, wrong execution.
Vova gets 2 right there. Shorty from Boaster finishes the job. Man, that's a heartbreaker. With Kel turning around watching that. But I think it actually gave the idea that someone was pushing to the smoke and the players turned around and shot him through. Just a higher chance of winning out those side hits. But also, there's never going to be an op with Heretics' team comp fighting you in mid, so it's so free to take early control here. And Kellogg's just running around like a headless chicken. I don't even know what that is.
Well, they were trying to play the same setup once again, where it was Flash and Paranoia playing in mid, and they tried to use Kellogg's as the surprise, coming out here from towards Tree, trying to make the swing happen on the Flash, but simply finding nothing. He swung out expecting 2.
Top mid, like, it's really hard to catch everyone. And it wasn't even like Kellogg's was working out of a smoke. The smoke was down, so he wasn't able to get a perfect angle or anything off of that. Just an unfortunate situation as Zeke makes the round winnable.
Can he win it? Is the next big question. And then we go with the Killjoy coming out as well. That could be the difference maker. Now the question is, the Heretics want to get nice and aggressive here as well and make this work on their side once it pops off. They've got to force him down to wine, and they know, you can see the pings coming out. They know there's going to be 2 trapped down here, but now they've got to push in for this.
The stall is perfect too. They have a Nano Swarm too, so get on the spike. Get on the spike, throw a Nano Swarm. Okay, it gets broken.
Placing sentry.
Gonna make this work as well. There we go. That's the shutdown Heretics are finally looking for. Great. Half the map by himself, right? He's got marking control. He's got out towards B spawn control, meaning the rest of his team, everything can just go towards A and you haven't got to worry.
Huge setup here with the Paranoia into the flash. He sees the teleport. And now he's able to line up a couple of players. Alfier got into A main with the op somehow. Now Boo left alone. Leo comes swinging around the corner. FNATIC have A.
That's what they were looking for, really. Again, posting up with the op is going to help them so much. Door closed, and now they can look in for the plant. All you got to do is watch out towards heaven. You've got the drone to help you out as well. This feels hard for Heretics to fight their way back in.
Yeah, Mixwell has to wait a little bit longer before the bird gets back in his inventory. How many more seconds before they can go for this? Because otherwise they're walking into a brutal crossfire. Still no flash on Mixwell. And they're playing it so slow, but the swing is going to be there. Great two kills from Zeke.
Now he's got to do all the op as well. Full flash, prongs out the shot as well. We've been here before, end of this 1 versus 2, and they even bring out the Viper Pit as well. This is where the shorty could actually work in his favor.
Yeah, but it's too far away. The spike is just completely isolated from him. Alfier cannot play this round out. MVP Zeke on that.
Closed off Boaster, just ready and waiting, saying, you dare, he who comes must enter.
This is gross. He learned this from his brother-in-arm's vanity.
Oh, and there it is.
The what?
Nope. That time round he gets him. How did that even work out with Chronicle falling down? Durka gets 2. But again, falling down to a 2 versus 2. It could go either way.
Oh, the reflect from Alpha finds the Phoenix Feather. Now Avova in a 1 versus 2. Smokes himself so he can take this to half. The shock darts are coming through. Down to so little. He's reloading. He has time. He has time in full stick.
No! Leo finding him on the spray. Avova was so close.
Or somewhat. Spread across the map, 2 and 2. The Killjoy utility is fully in mid. Oh, we see a player down bot side. Hell, Durka's going to play off this super quickly. He wants to go before anyone can rotate on over. But there's a player up heaven already. It doesn't even matter. Avova with the shotgun tears him down. And Zeke can reposition using that Viper's wall onto site.
Poor Durka's been saving that ult for like half of this half as well. A full quarter of the game has gone by. Mixwell knows if he didn't get that one, there would have been questions to ask, but Boaster, sure enough, does fall. Great tag.
Leo
is unreal with them, right?
I actually think his shock dart hit percentage is higher than his like headshot percent. I don't know, it's nuts. This guy can't miss a Is it too bold to say best Sova world? I don't think so.
Now they know. The more you know, the easier it gets. Find the man. Boo with the shutdown. 7 and 5 half doesn't feel like the end of the world.
Looks like Alfier also has this deep generator control Killjoy setup. And that's gonna sting again. Kellogg's getting hammered a bit with utility, but is able to turn it right around and shut down Durka from that comfy angle way deep on Raptor.
Can they stop anything about this by the looks of it? No, in fact, yes,
Leo.
there we go. Yeah, stop, my dudes. Someone's got to clip all these. It'll be a good 10-minute highlight reel, but that'll be fantastic to see. Spike goes down, Leo into a second, Boaster connects it into a third. A massive wave, an orange wave, sweeps over Heretics as they retake control.
2 players offside, it's just a full stick. Heretics get slaughtered on the site. Playing double smokes, but somehow it was a big cycle, a big win mid. And what they're going to do is they're probably going to use this Omen smoke just to block off Tree just like this. Phoenix with a round 3 ultimate. How many agents can actually accomplish that? Can he find Boaster?
Or can he convert it? At least begin with no. Natural kill coming across onto Avova as well. A good one to start.
And Durka is embedded down in wine. Thankfully, Mixwell gets this kill so they can try to pinch down onto Boaster, but they still have to be worried about Hell. The spike can't actually get to site. Boaster is still a nuisance. Trades 1 for 1. You gotta love that.
Chronicle sat pretty deep though. I think
they're pinging him.
The ping's there. They know. They absolutely know, and he didn't have too much joy from this angle earlier on.
Do they?
He's going to change the shoulder. We saw the ping coming out. Let that one get away from them though. Now turn it down to the 1 versus 2, but they win it out comfortably. Heretics back on the board in this second half.
And Kellogg's even gets enough to get out of harm's way if she's all the way down.
And that's why you're largely relying on playing on Heaven here as well, as you kind of step across and immediately be in cover. If there's a flash that comes in from Kellogg's, for example, down to the last 20 seconds or so, this is where that hit's got to come in. They've opted for B. This is where they've got to find these kills, Ender.
Oh my, Leo from backside too. There's 2 players on site. Heretics have to get through 7 seconds left. There's absolutely no time. Leo continuing to stall. Can he find the planter? No, he does. Avova has to pull off to stop it coming through. And the round is done. Boo can do nothing. Leo not to over-rotate and to guard all the way back fountain.
Here we go. I did say this committing towards A might be the one to go for, and here we go.
3 players here.
Straight, but what can he find? Is anyone going to be the answer? No, because immediately it's shut down as well as Mixwell. Trying to play off the trade of that, the ultimate going in, but nothing to be found.
Get
Second
out.
one posting up, and Durka's like, help me, help me. gets out safely.
And even Chronicle in mid finds the lurk on Zeke. I wish Heretics maybe had called the rotate 5 seconds before, but they go for the push. Now it's all falling apart. Poor Boo needs to find some way to survive. But the smoke's gonna drop into actually the rare whiff out of Durka. Now it's up to FNATIC to try and recover that rifle.
But against 4, there's just nothing to be done.
Using multiple smokes, the walls, and now splitting into A, but they're getting carved up. The Sobolt into the, I mean, you're getting pushed back into the util. It's gorgeous.
Just so well prepped yet again. They've just walked into it, but again, the tree pushes have been so readable. FNATIC has stacked it every single round. They've got some control. Kellogg's is in for 1. Now Durka's posted up on the high ground, waiting for the hop. He's daring for it. He does come up, but backs away once he gets flashed.
Yeah, FNATIC can have to back out of this one, play retake. Durka really trying to hold his ground. Oh, he's not going to quite make it. A bit unfortunate there, but he was going to be slow on the retake anyways. Look at Boaster ulting into the spawn, trying to get a flank going. Heretics won't exactly know. They can expect that this will come in. But without Killjoy util in A main, it will not be confirmed.
That's it, no turret in place to feed this away, so if he gets this right, this could be deadly. But of course, another shock lands. He's got to stop this.
Zeke has to be a goblin inside of this ultimate, playing so close here, but everyone's fallen. 1 versus 3. What can he do? Players dropping all around him.
Shorty.
Durka to close with the shorty. FNATIC only allowed 3 rounds versus them.